D&D.
2.
All right. So hey, we're back doing D&D stuff. Let's see. Let's let's try and recap for John, who was not here last time. We've had a good
That's me.
had a good chat going on for the last hour or so as we attempted to start playing this game. So I don't know. Does somebody want to summarize for me, or should I?
Wait, why don't you want to summarize?
I'm just wondering what your take on the whole events of last session were.
Oh, man. I think we only did like one thing. I think we just went through this tunnel, or the temple, or whatever. We held up a crocodile a lot of times and touched it to things.
Yeah,
I don't think we did any combat.
you did not.
No combat.
There was very short freeform combat
Oh,
during
yeah,
which
yeah.
I was attacked and defended myself against a snake.
Yeah. Nigo got attacked by a snake and then killed it.
Hashtag Stratos shot first.
Then I lit him on fire.
Poor Stratos. Wait, what? You lit him on fire?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, he pulled a flamethrower out of his ass.
Why didn't he just shoot it while it was in his ass? It would have looked like he shot fire out of his ass.
I don't think he wanted to look like a character from Tremors.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Laura.
What?
Anyway,
I don't know what Tremors is.
much to learn
Well,
you
that's
have.
what happened. Wait, what? Is it like a porn or something?
Because everybody in the group is just like, you know what? You haven't seen that one porno? Like, what the hell? That's like, coming of age thing, right?
It's the most popular porn. What's wrong with you?
I like how we just insta-sidelined ourselves again.
I mean, it was
It's
worth
not-
it.
Yeah.
Okay, our show is rated PG-13, so let's stop talking about porn. And then what happened was that we went to this cave, and now, Nico, what's your character called? Because I can't remember.
Groil mod.
I can't say that.
Sure you can.
Roma?
I'm gonna look for it on Roll20. It's not here.
It's in the Discord.
Grolmod. Okay, we met Grolmod, and we took him under our wing. He's a little goblin boy, and we need to protect him because he's very precious, and he killed Stratos, so I guess he could be the replacement for Stratos if you think about it. And then we went up into the tunnel, and we walked on the purple spots, and we got into the thing, and we found something good, and then we came back out.
Yeah.
We found an alchemy jug.
Yeah, that's what it was, an alchemy jug. So that's what happened last week.
Yeah. And then at the end of the session, a bunch of goblins came running out of the woods towards you guys, and it sounded like you guys had elected to run, but that's kind of where we left off. So, yeah. As the...
So how much mayonnaise have you saved?
What? Why do we... Oh, because of alchemy
Yeah.
jug. Mayonnaise is bad. We aren't saving... No, we hate mayonnaise as a group.
We made
Incorrect.
Water, and that was about.
We like to have water that doesn't have leeches in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a goddamn trophy tonight if it kills me.
It very well might with this.
We can
game.
arrange that.
Yeah.
No, you can't. You don't even know my username. Becca, tell them what I'm talking about.
I wasn't paying attention to you.
I said I'm gonna, I'm
Naturally.
gonna get a trophy tonight if it kills
Oh.
me.
No. Good luck.
I'm talking about Neopets.
She still didn't.
Of
tell.
course.
Oh. I knew what she was talking about.
I don't
More of
know.
that
matter.
subliminal communication that. Anyway. Yeah. So, goblins, woods, there's a lot of them. They're running at you down the river. What are you doing?
I defeat them.
I
all.
run. I jump in a tree. Do they see us?
They seem to
Are
be
they
running in
shooting
with
at
purpose.
us? Well, I thought maybe they wanted to. Wait, why doesn't Grolmon just tell them to fuck off? He knows them, right?
Maybe.
Because it's his.
Kicked out.
Because I was exiled.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow, that's why they hate us. Let's just hold him up and run away. Here's your boy. Okay, let's run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my super special awesome Raven-y thing. And it's supposed to be 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
So I get ahead of all you guys. Well, that didn't really matter because I could have just used dash as a bonus action. It did look creepy though.
Okay.
No, Nico, take that off.
What?
Wow.
Thank you, Nico.
Anyway.
Nico posts my super secret Neopets username.
You mean the one that I memorized like 5 minutes ago when he posted it?
Shoot. Wait, was that 5 minutes ago? I wasn't paying attention.
Ah, yeah, dog, that's been there.
Dang it.
Yeah, dog.
Well,
Basically,
alright,
as
that's
soon as you said I didn't know it, I went ahead and posted it.
fine.
I love it.
I
We dox our own party
Sure.
members here.
Yep.
I put it into the lair where it's a safe space for all of my friends, and Nico betrayed me.
I guess you have to kick him out the lair.
I don't have that power. I'm
So,
only Frankenstein.
anyway.
Yeah, we run.
We get a.
Okay.
Where are they coming?
I do a good run.
They are coming from the north. So they are running upriver towards you. Yeah. So you guys are gonna take off, and what's the plan here? Try and outrun them? Try and hide and let them pass by?
Well, they're very short.
They are very short. They are goblins.
But they are in battle stacks, some of them.
Some of them, yes.
Ooh. Does that make them faster?
No.
No, it makes them taller.
Yeah.
What? But if they stack,
I would assume that would make them slower.
have you
'cause they have
guys
to
even?
balance.
No. Have you guys even seen Wee Bear Bears? It makes them faster when they stack. That's why they stack. And Ice Bear's on the bottom. He run fast.
Sure.
There you go.
You have to have a talk to my friend about this.
Your friend? What friend?
The one who works on Wee Bear Bears.
No, doesn't she just do the animation or the background stuff?
She
doesn't
does the
know-
backgrounds.
She
but-
doesn't know the logistics of how the bears.
This is just one of those days, isn't it?
It really is.
We should not let her have alcohol anymore.
I haven't even. It's not the alcohol. I barely.
Well, I already got away.
I vote to run.
I already did an action. I'm the only one out of all of us that did an action.
Yeah, I mean...
I wanted to run.
Right.
You were just talking too much. No one was gonna hear me say anything.
I'm over here with Scorn.
It's Nico's fault.
Hey,
Okay, so
I'm definitely running too.
so the consensus is people are running away. Just attempting to outrun them, or run and hide, or what's the game plan here?
I think I would like to run, and then when I think they don't see us for like a second.
So what you're saying is run and hide.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to.
Run and hide.
I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant and have it just go the opposite direction and rustle a bush.
Gregory, no, come back.
So I'm gonna leave it behind and tell it to rustle a bush.
Oh yeah, there were also like 6 unseen and they all died horrific deaths.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Yep.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so running, possibly hiding in some cases, I guess.
I guess it's good you didn't have to watch them die.
It's true.
Yeah.
So the goblins come running in, some of them in battle stacks, some of them just sprinting in by themselves, through the camp and out to the southern patch of jungle that you guys have made your way into. Let's see. So, yeah, the unseen servant rustling the bush, very, very video game-like, right? It's just like every couple seconds.
Well, I'm gonna have him like, I'll make it look like we're heading off in that direction.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, he waits until he's clearly in visual range and begins taking off, and so you kind of see like suspenseful, scary chase scenes in cornfields and stuff. You can kind of just see some of the vegetation being pushed down and out of the way. And let's see how well that works out. Okay. So the goblins stop for a second, look around, and then one of the ones at the front points his little half spear toward the crushed up plant life and yells something, and then all of the goblins take off in that direction.
Nice.
And with that, I cast Expeditious Retreat and catch up with everybody else.
Okay.
The goblins are dumb.
Because I had to be within 60 feet of my unseen servant.
All right.
Oh, that grenadine is good.
I
Okay.
told you.
Well, that's fine. Did we all hide yet, or are we we need to hide now?
Yeah, we're good. We got away.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
so
I don't hide.
Okay. Well, you unhide, I guess. Cool. So, I think what we should do then is let's actually get back to the player's map of Chult. And, let's see. So, I mean, basically, as I wait for this to load in, as apparently recording is wrecking my computer right now. Okay.
No, that map
Shark,
just takes forever.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Shark Boy makes me happy every time I'm talking about him.
Oh, you mean Shark Boy Kill Big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say kill Dick?
Kill big.
Kill Big.
Okay, yeah, kill Dick.
Yeah, I said that.
I thought you said Dick. With his sword, the big fuck off sword.
What's his name?
His shield.
His shield.
His shield is Shelob.
Sheila.
Laura, I think you just used the one F word we're allowed.
Fuck.
Yep.
Oh,
well.
shoot.
R rating.
How rated R?
There you go.
Oh, no.
Demonetized.
I got us the explicit tab.
Okay.
Sorry, guy.
Way to
It's
go.
alright. It happens literally every episode. Don't
Yeah,
worry
it kind of does.
Oh, man. Well, I'll try better next time.
So, after diverting the goblins, making your way out of Camp Righteous, we'll say, the rest of the day is you're still basically in this hex on the map. So, yeah, I think you go the rest of the day without hearing any signs of being followed or anything to that effect. So it seems like they were thrown off the trail enough and may have rolled back-to-back natural ones that they have no fucking clue where you are. So, as the day comes to a close and you guys set up camp, you are all able to get in a long rest.
Yay. I was
Yay.
tired.
Yeah, triggering explosive runes and getting sliced up and all that stuff kind of takes its toll. But it's okay. I guess the question now is, as you guys wake up the next day, what's the plan?
Oh, man.
Yeah, are we still wanting to go to Mbala, right?
What's in Mbala?
There was
was
nothing
that-
in Mbala. It was to the
There's a
west.
yeah.
Yeah, you've heard something about a spooky old woman there.
Ooh. I
Yeah,
want to
there's
be
like
friends with her.
Of course you do.
Well, that's why we're going.
well, she's the only one who will understand me.
Is this still based off that one Randy who like got possessed or something and like grabbed you in the city?
Oh, I like that person. Did
It's
that
like the
person say
second-
go there?
That person said go west of Mbala to Oralunga, wherever that is.
Every
Right.
time you say Mbala, I think you're saying just Bala, which is a character from
Bala.
Emerald Renewed. So anyway, let's go to west of Mbala instead of just going there. That's boring. There's nothing there.
Well, but
We'll
we
just
can
go
use
west
that
of it.
as. But if we go to Mbala, since we know where that is, then we can go west. Like
Yeah, that's why we're going there.
that's our.
Just
Yeah,
gonna
that's the only
throw
reason
this
we're
out.
going to Mbala as a starting point.
You guys are such party poopers. Fine, let's go to Mbala.
Gonna throw this out there too. I am completely out of incense
For what?
for making my familiar. So if we lose Stratos, he's gone.
Didn't we lose Stratos because of Gulmod?
Yeah, but then Stratos got summoned back with a bunch of insect repellent incense.
Yeah, all the rest of my insect repellent.
Well, you shouldn't have used so much of it up. Well, where can we find a town to get more of that?
I mean,
As
there's Port
far as you know, there is
Nyanzaru.
Port Nyanzaru.
Shit. Okay, that's kind. That's kind. Oh shit again. That's kind of far away, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
Does Azaka know if there's other ways to get like anti-bug stuff?
I think. Let's see. So, as far as Azaka can tell you, there are methods that people have used, but none of them seem to work nearly as well as the insect repellents that are sold at the port.
I mean, if you guys share with me, then I'm good.
Ugh, sharing.
I mean, I'm probably out too because I haven't actually been marking when I'm using it. So
I bought as much as Becca did, and I figured when Becca said she's out, then I'll know that I'm out. Becca, how close are you to being out?
I mean, I haven't been wearing it because bugs haven't been bothering me, so.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't been wearing it using it every day.
I mean, let's see. So do you guys want to know what day of the adventure you're on? Because I do know that information.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes, please.
We'll know how badly I missed my my gig by.
Oh yeah, you definitely missed it. We're on like day 40 right now.
And we have done nothing.
Well, no, we killed Breakbone.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that was an important thing.
Yeah.
That
He
that
killed-
was definitely part
He
of the
was a dick to us.
canon story.
Whenever people are rude to me, I kill them.
Cool.
Alright. So we're probably out of bug stuff, right?
Probably.
Well, have we been using it? Becca said she wasn't using it.
Yeah, I guess that is a question. Like, is it something we feel like we need to use constantly, or is it like sometimes bugs start to show up a lot, and then we're like, all right, let's put some bugs.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily an everyday thing. It's not like you're getting eaten alive on a day when you don't put it on.
And
Okay.
plus, we have so little gold.
Well, then I vote that we just continue to Mbala and try to see what's going on there, and then, decide where to go from there.
Do we think there will be like is that like a place where we could buy stuff? Or
We
is it
have
like
no
a little
idea.
tribe area?
So
I thought
Someone
so.
said it was dangerous and uninhabited.
yeah, Ice had told you that basically what is left of Mbala is pretty much ruins, except for the the small home of this creepy old woman who people occasionally go to visit, and yeah, he hasn't seen anybody come out.
I want to see that old woman.
Yeah, so we can go there, visit the old lady, and then head west, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Unless people have objectives.
I would like to go.
Cool. We could also stop by Camp Vengeance, see how they're doing.
If Stratos could see if what happened after Breakbone died.
I think we should give that place a wide berth for a little bit.
Okay.
No, yeah, I agree. I was JK.
Well, I just want to see how much they're suffering.
That's pretty in character, though. Okay. So, which way do you guys want to travel?
This direction.
Which side of the river are we on?
You are currently on the eastern side of the river.
So opposite of Camp Vengeance.
Yeah.
Is
Like,
this like a little tributary down there?
Um,
Sorry, my ping kind of went off.
so
Like around there.
So basically, what you know, based off of what you've heard from the various sources that have kind of helped you fill in your map, this up here is actually the northernmost reaches of the Aldani Basin. So you've actually got like a reasonably large body of water that kind of starts right here, like an inland lake kind of situation. So then everything connecting basically where you are to the basin is the River Soshinstar proper.
Gotcha.
okay. So, could we just go like this?
Yeah?
Or, yeah, like that.
Yeah, so,
And then go. Okay.
yep. Okay, straight line.
Let's go one square north so we can at least map new areas.
Okay.
So we can get go from here down.
Wait,
So we
what?
can at least get
Oh,
so we can
you
get a
wanna
couple
go-
of these, and we can give Camp Vengeance a bit of a berth. So what I'm saying is go like, shit.
So what you're saying is go 20 miles out of your way, and then another who knows how far out of
Yeah,
your way.
that's a lot.
I was saying do
What if we
this
just,
to Umbala.
Like goes. Hang on. What if we go? 40,
That'll work. Yeah.
60s. We're still going like 20 miles out of the way. Well, no,
so-
we're only going like.
So
Yeah, I don't know.
it nix the red,
Okay.
and we'll just do kind of what he's saying. Yeah, go straight over to that, and then follow that down.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah.
We gotta cross the river again.
Yep. So do you guys want to cross today? Is that the
we
plan?
had to.
Crossing the
As
river's
soon as it's
easy,
safe.
so
Yeah, we probably should cross the river early.
Yeah, as soon as it's safe, we'd want to cross it.
Okay.
basically.
Cool. So, yeah, we'll see you guys wake up and begin your travels. And the day goes by uneventfully. So, you guys get...
John, did you cuss?
Yeah.
Nope.
We can't. We used up all of our cusses.
There we
Like
go.
you
do.
used up all
Use
yours.
more.
You can say "damn it" because they say that in Everybody Loves Raymond, and it's
Yeah, that's allowed on TV.
That's the
so
standard.
good.
yeah.
Well, can we say heck?
Everybody else can, but you.
Shoot.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah, you-
seems
you-
legit. Okay.
You dove too deep.
So that day goes by. You guys get another rest in, so anybody who's missing any hit dice, you should have them topped off by now. And so
We
travel.
still haven't found. I said a cuss because I'm really hoping to find axe beaks while we're.
Ah.
Why do you want to get rid of
Because I'm responsible with wildlife, unlike any druid you play.
Excuse me, John, do not insult my druids. You may insult my beastmasters all you want.
Fine.
DM, as a side, if nobody else is using the alchemy jug, I would like to fill a vial partly with poison.
Ooh.
Okay. Any objections?
No.
Yep.
All right.
So we have a vial of poison.
Yeah.
So however many days.
Just
that
make
takes.
sure we're getting something out of that every day.
Isn't it like an eighth?
Yeah, it was like either an eighth or a quarter or something. I think it was an eighth.
Let's see.
We have enough poison to poison a whole town of their water system.
Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to show you guys the item card, so that way you guys can refer to it.
Oh yes.
There you go.
Oh wow, that looks a lot different than the other one.
Yeah, it looks.
No, it looks the same.
Oh.
I'm talking about than the other one that I've.
No, it's fine.
It's cool though.
So yeah, you're able to make half an ounce of basic poison.
Basic.
Yep. Starbucks
And
poison.
then a vial was what, 4 ounces?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So 8 days of using it to get a full vial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So, next day rolls around. It is, once again, as it's been staying this whole time, like since you got to Camp Righteous, warm and rainy. So it's another hiking in the hot shower kind of day.
Fib has never been so. There's steam coming out of her ear.
Okay. So you travel, and again, the day goes by uneventfully.
Wait, did we part way with
Ice.
Yes.
Yes.
I know Ice left, but what about those two boys?
What two boys?
The dragon guy.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
the
no, no.
Smell dude.
No, we've
Yeah,
got
the
them
smell
still.
They're
Okay.
just following us around. What is their motivation?
No, they were going to the seer with us. They were going to the west of Imbala.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool. I like that smell boy.
Dragon bait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dragon bait. I love
I
him.
want to say they also got like conscripted and they were sent with us. Or no, they didn't. We left them out, right?
Well,
Yeah,
now
no, you left
they're
them
on their
outside of
own.
the camp.
Okay.
But yeah,
now we're good.
they met back up with you, and yeah. So okay. So yeah, another day goes by uneventfully. The rain subsides, but the heavy mist that is kind of part and parcel with the whole high humidity thing lingers to the point that it is kind of difficult to see in some stretches of your travels today. And let's see.
Well, this is just great.
Last time this happened, we almost walked right into a triceratops.
Yes, we did.
There is that. Okay, so as you guys are walking through the jungle, just a bit removed from the river, you hear the crunching and crackling of large tree branches being snapped and bent up ahead.
Violently or just like
Kind of slowly.
okay. I will send Stratos ahead.
Okay. Stratos heads forward into the jungle, and eventually comes to a somewhat clear patch, and it takes a second to kind of process what you're seeing. So as he clears the tree line, you see a large, scaly, kind of dark blue in color leg. That is...
Leg?
Yeah. That is about twice as thick as most of the tree trunks you've seen around here.
So it's a big ass leg.
Yeah, you look up, and the leg is attached to a big ass thing that has 4 big ass legs, and kind of staring up at it through Stratos' eyes, you see this massive quadrupedal, long-necked creature chowing down on leaves.
I'm gonna send Stratos up and have him on a branch where it's eating the leaves from. I just want to see if it's aggressive towards, like, other things.
Okay. So yeah, you hear like the crunching and grinding of the massive amounts of vegetation it's chowing down on. And yeah, send Stratos up there, and the dinosaur kind of like stops for a minute, just kind of side eyes the flying snake, goes back to eating. Just, yeah, like, you know, like wood chippering this shit. But yeah, okay.
So, and I'll look over to Scorn and I'll say, well, looks like it's another one of those dinosaurs that just eats plants.
I like these kind of dinosaurs.
I do too. They don't hurt us.
Yes. Good for survival. Alright. I mean, yeah. Let's carry on then. Just kind of give that thing a little space.
We
so
could
don't
kill it.
Upset it.
I don't think we can kill something that has the leg about twice the size of the trees around here. No.
Alright, if you're not up for the challenge then.
Nope.
Okay. So, kind of montage the rest of the day. Again, a long rest. New day. The rain is back.
Of course.
But it's not as hot, so at least there's that. Yeah. So let's see. Make sure you guys aren't getting lost still. Okay, so you continue on. So the plan for the next day is to go, southwest and then kind of jog up to the northwest? Or did you want to go into unexplored territory, like, today?
You want to just hit the unexplored territory today, since we're on the edge of
Yeah,
it?
we might as well.
Okay. Cool. So, let's see here. You guys...
Just get rid of that line.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Let me open the thing that is not showing up where it's supposed to be showing up. How about that? Do.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay.
Already did do.
So you continue away from the river a little bit, walking at a decent pace, even though the rain is still like pouring down on you guys. And again, you kind of partway through the day, it's difficult to make out over the rain, but you're pretty sure you hear more crunching and crackling of foliage up ahead, as well as like the occasional like grunt and snort.
Throughout the day? Or is that just...
At a certain point in the day.
Is it all around us, or is it just
It
in one?
seems like it's coming from one direction.
Stratos again.
Okay. Again, forward through the trees, you send Stratos, and he emerges to see another dinosaur. Another dinosaur that is chowing down on plant life. This one, shorter, stouter. Another quadrupedal one. This one almost having kind of an armored appearance to it. And a big club-like tail in the back.
Does it
I want to
have
make
a
sure
crown?
anytime we see a dino that I just get a look at it.
Okay.
Again, same Stratos trick. If it's eating grass or whatever, I'll just have Stratos see if it's aggressive.
Okay. Stratos heads over, and the thing like stops, looks up at it, and is gonna try and headbutt Stratos.
Aw. This is my grass. Get out.
Right?
Does it like actually hurt Stratos, or is it just kind of territorial-wise? It's not actually attacking, is it? It's just kind of being aggressive, like territorial.
Let's see. Yeah, I think it just like it snorts and very like markedly like get the fuck out of here. Headbutt Stratos, not like trying to kill him or anything, but it's like, hey, fuck out of here, my grass.
All right. I'll relay the message that this thing seems to be a grass eater, but it really doesn't want us near it. So
Can we go kill it?
No.
I'm being
I
very nice
mean-
to Stratos.
I mean, if you would like to, like, it's not a very big dinosaur, is it? Comparatively to the one we had.
No. It's just minding its own business.
This is a huge beast.
Oh, it is huge. Yeah, no, let's not.
Okay. Maybe another time.
We couldn't get a lot of meat off of it, maybe.
Wait till one tries to kill us and then kill that one.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so like Stratos comes back and the thing like snorts and kind of like stamps its feet a little bit, like, yeah, damn right.
Oh, they cussed at us.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's described in the book as an ornery ankylosaurus.
Ankle.
That's awesome.
Okay.
You also think that's ankles, Becca?
Mhm.
Some kind of terrorist? Anyway. Okay, so now I need to like clear a thing because you guys are exploring and whatnot.
Laura, you destroyed my ad suggestions. I'm getting
Ad?
only ads. Yeah,
How?
I'm getting ads for only Spider-Gwen clothing.
What? How did I do that?
I don't know.
There's plenty of worse things you could be
I'm
getting
no, I'm
ads.
trying to figure it out. That's because I wasn't on your Amazon account.
I do remember like one specific time when Spider-Gwen was mentioned in our collective presence, like we were talking about what, your hoodie or something?
Yeah,
So
that's probably why.
yeah, I mean Facebook is creeping, we all know this.
Mhm.
But okay. Yeah, so let's see. You push in there and the rest of the day goes smoothly.
Yay! How much experience did we get for not killing that thing?
None, because it didn't attack us.
But we made it run away.
Made it run away. Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Of course.
Hold on, let's make sure I'm
Laura,
taking good
your
notes
character
here.
didn't look at a picture, did it?
Yes, it did.
Well, that explains everything.
Why?
Okay. So the next 2 days go by uneventfully. I rolled for all this to like see how far it goes. And so
Wow. We're
yeah,
probably lost.
Yay.
totally lost.
Shoot.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys get down there. Alright. The next day, you guys are making your navigation check right now to make sure you don't actually get lost. Okay. So you begin to kind of round the corner and head south. Let's see what we run into today. So you travel for most of the day, and it looks like it's going to be another uneventful one. And as you're in kind of the last hour or so of the day's hike, let's see how this goes down. Why does this UI not work the way it should? So many problems I have. Okay. So you are trekking through the jungle, and I would like everybody to roll. Actually, we'll do it this way. What is everybody's dex?
Question.
What are what?
16.
Does this depend on like the same stuff as what an initiative roll would be?
This is,
'Cause I can use my
I mean,
mental.
effectively, it's more like a passive check.
Well, because I can use my mental abilities for initiative checks. So can I
No,
use my
this isn't initiative. No.
Okay. Because it
What
has
do
to
we-
do with mental sharpness.
Yeah, that's not. I don't think that's pertinent here.
No.
You want
Okay.
our scores, right? Not our modifiers.
Yeah, let's go
Well, I
scores.
guess-
Scores.
So you have
I have a dex of 17.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm at
7.
15.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have even asked this question, to be honest, because I think we all knew the answer. All right, so you are walking your way through the jungle when suddenly a thing happens.
I fall through a trap and die.
Yeah, you know. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so
Oh, I was gonna change out a spell.
yeah, that's fine. You would have had multiple days to do that, so whatever you wanted to do there.
Yeah, I'll update it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting cure wounds?
Okay. So you are walking through the jungle, and suddenly, one of the plants springs to life, and you see it like kind of lift up a little bit, like stretching itself out of the ground, and it opens itself up almost like a Venus flytrap, but bigger. And it lunges toward Cyrenny. What is your
Hey, watch out.
AC?
16.
Okay, so despite the fact that you kind of triggered this whole ambush and it actually had advantage attacking you, it still doesn't hit. So you're able to like just barely kind of catch the jaws of this plant as it tries to gobble you up. And then let me make sure I got everybody on the map here, and we'll roll some initiative and get you guys on the map. I have not forgotten about that. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
I need spells that target things other than creatures.
I mean, creatures is a pretty big category. That's like anything.
Are these creatures?
I mean, if they have a stat block, they're a creature, basically, unless they're well, even some constructs are creatures, I think.
Mhm.
Don't get creatures confused with beasts or monstrosities. Oh, I don't have a mini for Groil mod. Well, let's dig into some quality goblin minis for a second.
Fine, I need spells that target things with things that have an intelligence of 4 or less.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Okay. So let's we'll give Groil mod the nervous goblin mini, which is great. Let's see. Me assign a character. Sorry, this is a thing that should have been done, and I kind of just forgot about it.
I'm so excited for them to see the image I put for my character.
Alright. So let's see. This and this.
Oh yeah, you're not on the PC list yet.
I mean, he is for him.
For us, I mean.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, he's got his own image. It's perfect. That just shows up as your mini, it's great. Okay. Let me just make sure that we got your HP showing up. And that. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Okay. Should be good-ish. So let's get you guys over here. Oh. Wait a second. One last thing. Faked myself out.
It's good enough for the TPK he's about to lay on us.
You'll get so many skulls.
I know, right? Okay, that'll work. Something like that. So many things. All the things. Okay. There's some initiative. And
Oh God, I see.
there we go. And what am I adding to Lucius?
2.
2. Okay.
Does it not read when you set up a modifier for it?
It's because I'm using my intelligence versus dex. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. No, it's 2. You're right. I'm right. Okay.
Okay.
Can't you just tell it to?
Not really.
Not this macro.
Oh, okay. That's my question. Is it
Oh.
because of the macro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Super
in settings you can just
Yeah, no, this is an API thing, and it's not designed in a way that's conducive to, actively choosing one thing. It's a whole thing. I shouldn't go into it.
I'm just saying, if your intelligence higher than your dex, you can, in the settings for Roll20, you could just add your intelligence modifier past your dex.
Yeah, no, it's
Whose intelligence is higher than their dex? That's foolish.
Mine is, because I'm a wizard.
all right. Combat music has begun. Fib, as you see Cyrene get chomped on, what do you do?
I say, oh no, Serenity, stop doing that.
And you have noticed that there are 2 other large plants that are kind of rearing up and beginning to approach to do the same thing.
Well, I don't like that she's getting... What?
Is that why Maya always ran so low? Because you didn't have my right initiative?
Wait, what?
Because Maya uses her wisdom too for her initiative.
Is Maya still alive?
Or charisma or whatever. She is a modifier.
I use a different thing in that campaign, so I'd have to double check.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I will double check now that you mention that. Anyway. Fib.
Fib sees this big ugly thing chomping on her friend. And whispers to it. It has to make not a 10, but a 13 wisdom save.
Okay.
The damage is always so low.
Ooh, that's a 4 on the save, though.
It's spell damage. And it has to run away because it's scared.
Right. Okay. So... okay. So, yeah, you whisper to it. And it takes some damage, I think. Yes. And then... it slowly begins to creep away. Like it it pulls back from Cyrene, and it moves here.
I also put my hand on the goblin's shoulder and say,
But
what?
Do I get an oh, no. Okay, sorry.
No, it moved so little that you do not get an opportunity attack.
Well,
Oh boy.
Lucius could take one if he wants to, I guess.
I mean, what am I gonna do? Just punch him? I don't really have a.
I guess.
All right, yeah, I'll punch him. Why the fuck not?
Okay.
Yeah, get out of here, plant.
doesn't I don't know what to add to it.
Strength.
Does an
add
11
your
hit?
punch modifier.
An 11 does
That's
not
my
hit.
strength. All right, I
Can
swing.
he add
just-
his proficiency?
No,
He's
I am
proficient
not.
with his fist.
Actually,
I am not.
I think everyone is proficient with their fists.
Oh,
So that's fair.
okay. Where's my? So a 13.
That does hit.
Oh, so it's 1 damage.
Yes, it is.
All right, getting the ball
Wait.
rolling.
I'm
You
on the
have-
board.
Or
Do you have a negative
continuing.
strength modifier?
No, I have 0.
Okay.
I also put my hand on. I'm so sorry. I'm never gonna remember. On Grulmod. Say it for me.
Groilmod.
On Grulmod's shoulder, and I say, "All right, go get him." And you have a volcanic inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration. Okay. Gromod, what are you doing?
First, I'm going to move back here.
Mm-hmm.
And then on that one, Slayer's Prey. And then I'm going to shoot it with my longbow.
Okay.
It sounds so weird for you to say Slayer's Prey, because I only know it as.
All right. So yeah, that's that's definitely gonna hit. Let's get you rolling not in secret though.
So we can laugh at
Ooh,
you if you
I am
fail.
not sure why it is rolling in secret.
Eric has made the settings that way.
Let's see.
Ah.
Yeah, here we go.
No, it defaults to the.
We'll give you a whisper toggle, and then there we go. Now it's public.
Okay, cool.
Okay. But yeah, so a 22 plus 2. Let's see. Wait, what's the math there? So it's
22 plus 2.
like
So one's my weapon attack, and then my +2 is for my fighting style archery.
okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, so it definitely hits.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll damage with that longbow. Okay, and don't forget your d6. There you go. All right. Cool.
Aw.
You shoot the thing, and it takes damage as it slowly creeps away from the group. Okay. Anything else?
That should do it for me.
Cyrene.
I am quite upset at this, so I'm going to whack it with my mace.
You-
I will fail
You
whacking at
will.
it with
You
my
will
mace.
try.
If you weren't upset at it, would you not have whacked it with your mace?
I probably would have thought more about whacking it with my mace and not have missed.
Okay.
All right. So brings us to Dragonbait, who pulls the longsword off his back and kind of looks almost indecisively between the two that are slowly beginning to inch forward toward the southern part of the map here. Let's see. You guys. I mean, first of all, what everybody wants to know. What does it smell like?
Yes.
It smells like, I would say ham.
Ooh.
Yeah, smells like ham.
He's
And
about to go ham.
He stinks. He's a stinky boy.
and then he kind of comes forward diagonally here to meet up with this one. And it's gonna swing a once and a twice. So both of those are gonna hit. 10 plus another, then 12, 22 points of damage when all said and done. And yeah, it smells like ham, and Dragonbait is indeed going ham. Scorn, what are you doing?
Alright. I'm gonna run over here.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna wild shape into a brown bear.
Okay.
And he's gonna eat the plant.
And I always forget how to, I always forget how to grab this thing. There we go. I think I got it. Did I?
You got a couple of them.
Got, like,
You got 3.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
I transform into 3 bears.
and he splits.
Oh my god, that's horrific.
And and aren't they? They're large, aren't they? Or are they not? I think they are. Some bears are, some
Yeah, they
aren't.
are large.
Okay, so
Gotta
we can actually
That dire wolf is large.
size
so
that
I
up a
hope
little bit.
Brown bear is.
Oop. Okay, so then let's do that.
Oh, sorry, I'm messing with it.
It's all good.
Alright, I transform into a bear's head.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then
Also
I'm gonna,
horrific.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attack this plant. My-
Yeah.
My bear mouth.
Oh.
15 to hit.
Okay. Yep.
Your maw.
I think.
15. Yep, that's gonna hit.
Okay. So I don't know why it won't just roll the damage with it. But...
That is weird. Well, let me see what the hell's going. Oh, because you clicked multi-attack. You want to click.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, I did 5 damage with the bite.
Okay.
So I click like here to do. Just
Yeah. So you
once?
you click the individual attacks, and then weird that it's still not auto rolling damage though.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, but a 24 to hit.
Mhm.
And that's 11 damage.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it for me.
Cool. So then it is the plant's turn. So let's see what we've got here. So starting with the one that first attacked Cyrene. Let's see. It is going to just try and chomp her again, I think. So
Is it not scared anymore?
I think that's only. Oh wait, that's a valid point. Let me double check. So it's not scared. It's like the effect is it has to run away. It doesn't actually say on this effect that it's scared per se. So yeah, it turns around, tries to chomp on Cyrene, and let's see how that goes. That goes. Okay, that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so this plant opens up, and these tendrils shoot out and wrap around you and, like, pull you into it. And... okay. How does one make a dex save from something that's attacking from the inside, I wonder?
It fails.
Let's see. So, I don't know. It's gonna try and be dexterous, but I think it's worth giving it disadvantage on a dex save at least. Okay, yeah, that's a 4. Alright, so yeah. The thing, like, snatches up Cyrene, and it's, like, in the process of enclosing you, as this burst of electrical energy blasts out from you and does some damage to it. Not enough to kill it, however. And so, Cyrene, you are now blinded and restrained and basically fully enclosed in this thing. So we'll actually put you, like... Let's see.
Oh, it's
Put you, like,
gross.
under the token there. Okay.
Plants hate you guys today.
I know, right?
I threw plants at them today.
Okay, so then this other one, I guess, is gonna try and attack Dragon Bait. And let's see. Ooh, that's a high attack roll. Just high enough. Okay, so Dragon Bait gets snatched up too.
Oh,
No!
Dragon Bait! No, I
No!
love Dragon Bait.
These plants eat ham.
The plants need to leave Dragon Bait the fuck alone.
That's a third.
Dragon Bait is the only thing I care about.
Alright, and then
And you guys.
so
Thanks.
this other one slowly moves forward. And is gonna try and snatch Artis up.
What the heck?
That's what happens.
And Artis gets snatched up too! Holy shit!
Wait, who even... Why are you so upset that Artis is getting snatched?
Because I meant to be tanking for him.
Oh, you
It
failed
snuck by
him.
me. Yeah.
Okay, so the plants are eating your friends. Lucius,
Yeah, they are.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna look around and realize there's nobody fucking around me other than Thorv, and I'm gonna go, excuse me, Thorv, don't mind me. Excuse me, pardon me. Thank you.
Oh,
Hey,
he's so
Fib,
polite.
looking nice. Hey, Groilmod, what's up? And then I'm gonna look at the one that's got Cyrene, and you'll just see a fire erupt in my eyes, and it trails down my arm and to my outstretched finger, and I'm gonna use Witch Bolt, but I'm gonna change it to fire damage.
Okay.
And if it will cast, Jesus.
Oh,
never mind.
buddy. That's a 6 to hit? Okay,
Yeah.
not so much.
Yep. I'll go, shit. And I'll just kind of step here. That'll end my turn.
It's a good thing you contributed with that punch on your
I know, right?
reaction.
Yeah, because that's probably the only damage I'm gonna do.
Okay,
That's it.
Thorv, what you doing?
If I step here, can I hit 2 of them with Burning Hands without hitting the people inside, or does that hit them as well?
I don't know, does it?
Any creature in range, I just didn't know if they're protected or not by being
Yeah, good question.
By being eaten.
Well, we'll try it.
Oh, this game is weird.
Okay, so this is a
Try and hit
15
the one that
foot.
Serenade's in and then Dragon Baits.
So, if you like. Okay, so 15-foot cone is like 15 at its widest, which is 3 squares.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just target the one Serenade's in from where I was.
Okay. So yeah, you do that, and it needs to make a dex save. Dex save from the super fast plant. That's a 5.
Hooray.
3d6 fire damage. Go ahead and roll that. Alright, so 9 points of damage. Alright, Sirenny, it's getting warm in here. But you don't take any damage.
I'm going to use my action surge as well. Go up and hit it.
Okay. 23. Okay, so you swing and you like cleave off like the front half of this thing, and it slumps down on its little like the little vines that were kind of propelling it, and it goes limp, and you just see Sirenny standing there, partially still wrapped in vines, but technically now free and no longer blinded or restrained or any of that stuff.
Is it still alive?
No.
Good.
Alright, and that's it for Thorv?
I'll start walking towards where the other two are.
Okay.
I guess.
Alright, so it is Artis's turn. Cool. So Artis is being digested.
Artist needs to stop being a bitch and get out of there.
Alright. Let me just roll that sweet digestion damage, and then we'll move on.
Ew.
Watch, it actually is digestion damage.
No, did they break my macro? No, they didn't. Okay, we're good.
Your what?
Macro.
I don't know what that means.
The thing that automatically does stuff for me.
Program.
But yeah, okay. So Artis is being digested, and Fib, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. I'll go for that one that's getting art. No, I'm going for the one that's getting fish bait or whatever his name is.
Dragon bait?
What's his name? Dragon bait. I'm just gonna do another whisper, so she's gonna just. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Shoot. Oh no, I'm gonna make him run away with Dragon bait.
Whatever will you do? How will you catch this thing that moves at 1 square per turn?
It was so quick.
Ooh, that's a 19 on the save.
Oh, fuck that player. She can inspire him though.
Okay, but at least it doesn't move away now.
There is that.
You know?
No, I think it still does.
No.
It doesn't
No.
move away.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna inspire him, and I'm gonna be like, well, don't get out of there.
You gotta yell. You gotta
Super
yell really
inspiration.
loud.
Well, yeah, but she tells him to get out. That was her inspiration, and she plays on her pan flute. I always forget to use a pan flute. That's what she plays on. She's a bard that doesn't sing very much. Her voice is weird, but she does play instruments.
Okay. Alright.
It's valid.
So, yeah, that's a thing. Somewhere deep inside this this man trap, Dragonbait hears a faint pan flute tune. Okay. Cool. And that's it, yeah?
Yeah.
Goromod.
Okay, that one that I targeted with my Slayer's Prey.
Yeah.
Now it's got Hunter's Mark.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And I'm going to shoot at it with my longbow.
Yep. Ooh.
And I'm going to go ahead and use my Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Alright. So, yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to use Fury of the Small and do three more damage on top.
I love it. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so Gromod's just tearing this shit up. But Artis is still in there. It's still not dead. So it's, yeah. Yep. What's next? That's it for Gromod?
Yes.
Sirenny, you're free.
Ooh, am I like slimy at all?
Yeah, there's like this kind of like tingling sensation as the what's left of like the thing's digestive juices are kind of dripping off of you.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Digestive juices is gross.
Yeah, a little bit.
And both the other people are still in the thing? Or, wait, did...
I don't think you would know that, but yeah.
I mean, I see that we're missing two.
Yes, you see that two members of your party don't seem to be here, and there are two other plants that look kind of full.
Okay.
That have
So
their
I can
mouths
probably-
closed.
Connect dots, being as I was just inside one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I am going to... how much damage does this do? Ooh, I'll do this one. Do either of them look hurt?
Yes, they both look. Both of them have been hit at least. The one by the bear is looking more hurt.
I don't see a bear.
You don't see
There's
the bear?
You don't see the giant bear?
My turn order is on top of it.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to shoot a guiding bolt at this one.
Okay. Do the thing.
Choo. Choo.
12 just hits.
Ooh.
Okay, so it blasts the plant, which is like kind of knocked back a little bit, but still standing.
Cool. I'm gonna take a step away from the dead plant. And that's my turn.
Okay. Cool. So then it's Dragonbait's turn. So Dragonbait is being digested. Why is this thing so slow? I mean, I guess that's irrelevant to multiple things in this conversation, but okay. So that's a thing. Scorn, the bear. What you doing?
Alright, I'm just trying to maul my way to Artis.
Okay.
His name is.
Yep.
Okay, good, I did fix it.
Okay.
So 14 to hit.
Yep. That hits.
So 7 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And then here comes claws. Yep, 15 and 11 slash.
Okay, and claw your way to Artis. You do. So you like rip the side off of this thing, and again, it just kind of like collapses and just like unfolds. Where you see Artis standing there, and he's actually got some like visible. It looks like acid burns across his skin.
So I kind of like scoop him out of there with my big old paw. And, like,
Okay.
like scoot him out and kind of roll him off to the side so he's away from it. And then I guess I'll go run up to the next one.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
All right. Cool. So then, this thing is going to. You watch it kind of like root almost where it is, and you see it begin to kind of like vibrate in a way that begins to kind of dig down a little bit into the ground. Looks as though it's looking to like submerge itself in the soil. It's
I don't like
So you watch as it sinks about halfway down into the ground. And I think that's just going to be its turn. Lucius.
I'm reading something real quick.
Fucking wizards.
Yeah.
How many spells do you have?
Not very many. Okay. So in seeing this, I'm going to kind of step over. Damn double clicks. Step over here, and kind of peek around Fib, and you'll see me point my finger again.
Yeah, I'm too tall.
And I'm gonna point my finger at the only remaining one, and I'm gonna say, well, fire didn't work. How about we make you rot from the inside out? And I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt, and I'm gonna make it necrotic.
That seems to work.
Yes.
Okay. And so yeah, you point the finger at this plant, and you watch this like kind of grayish bolt just weave through the air and connect. And before you can even begin to like concentrate in the sense that you would sustain your attack, the thing just like turns black and begins to shrivel away, revealing dragon bait. And as that happens, there is the kind of confusing mixture of like compost smell from the rotting plant, but also violets.
That's so.
Okay.
All right, that'll end my turn.
Yeah, that ends the combat.
Yay.
Hooray.
We did good. Good job.
So, yeah, Artis and Dragonbait, I think Dragonbait just kind of like climbs out and like shakes himself off, like goes and grabs some leaves and like starts wiping all the stuff off of him.
I'll prestidigitation and clean them off.
Okay.
I'll clean both of them off.
Okay.
Sirenny too, if she looks like she's got anything on her.
All right. Yeah, so everybody's cleaned
What
up.
about Dragon Bait?
I said that already.
Oh, I missed that. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Artis is like kind of looking a little rattled by the whole thing, like still like breathing heavy, just I fucking hate this place.
Yeah.
But yeah, and
Scorn's giant bear head nods up and down like,
Oh, I want to ride the bear so badly.
Yeah.
It's okay.
man, Tree
Fib.
Hugger would have been all about that.
Well,
Oh,
Fib wouldn't do it, so I guess I.
I mean, Scorn would not want that anyway.
Fib doesn't give a shit what Scorn wants.
Well, I'm just saying.
No,
saying,
I'm just kidding. John, John.
What?
I'm just
I'm
saying.
not actually upset. You're like, oh no, I hurt his feelings.
No, it's
Good.
fine.
Oh, yeah, I was getting really upset there. Thanks for reeling me in there.
all right. So
Guys, be on the lookout. I still hear battle music. Oh, wait,
Nope.
it's gone.
right as you said that, I hit the button to stop.
Suddenly, the battle music disappears.
Yeah. So, okay. So yeah, that happens. But
Does anyone need a heal?
I didn't get hit once.
Alright. So, that's a no from you.
Yeah.
How's Artis looking?
Artis? That's not his name.
Isn't it?
yeah, it's Artis Cimber.
I thought it was Artemis.
It's Artis.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Artemis is the character from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It's the character from Artemis Fowl. Actually, I think I have it in my notes that his name is Artis. So I think just my my memory now is wrong.
Yep.
Your silly brain.
Go home, you're drunk.
Oh yeah, I do have it as artist.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well,
I'm home
stay home. You're
already.
drunk.
I'm not drunk.
That's not what I
Mad
heard.
at you.
What?
That's what every drunk person says.
And
Is
that,
someone mad
more
at
importantly, that's the way that a drunk person says it. I'm not drunk.
I'm just a little tipsy.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I just have a good buzz going. I'm not drunk.
Guys, I haven't stood up yet, so I can't.
Well, so Laura, rumor has it your lips are numb, so I'm pretty sure you're drunk.
What? Hey, I said that too in a private message.
When you lie to everyone, that does include everyone.
What? When I lie to everyone?
Yeah, that includes
do you
me
mean?
being present. You said you're not drunk.
I don't think I'm drunk.
Most drunk people don't think they're drunk.
Okay.
So does artist need a heal? I mean, if they need heals, I got.
I think they're both looking okay. I mean, they weren't in there long enough that they won't be able to just magically sleep it off as adventurers do.
Sleep is restorative.
Why are they sleeping off?
The acid burns from being digested.
Why don't you just heal?
I mean, you could, but I'm just saying, like, in the grand scheme of things, it looks like, they would have had to be in there, I don't know, about 10 times as long as they were to have died.
I think if we're gonna take a long rest, your spell slot finish. So why don't you just heal?
Because what if we're attacked in the middle of the night?
Don't you have heals? You're a bard.
I don't want to use my.
As you guys are, like, arguing about it, I think Artis is like, guys, it's fine. I'll be alright. I don't need to, like, cause all this strife in the party.
Oh wait, Fib wouldn't care about that. Never mind. Wait, is Dragon Bait her?
Yeah, there are some visible acid burns on his scales.
A lot?
Not a lot.
Alright, she's fine with it.
Okay.
They say they're okay, so. And artist, we we have strife with or without you, but. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, if everyone's all Gucci, then let's go.
Cool. So the rest of the day, the last hour or so of the trip, goes by uneventfully. And now we get to move you guys down.
Well, if before the night goes uneventfully, I want to approach Scorn.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of pull him aside, and I'll say, Scorn, can I talk to you for a second?
No.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Well, I haven't been fully honest with you about Tree Hugger. I feel like I was the one to suggest to him the last thing that he did before he died. And it's been weighing on me a lot lately. And so I figured you've been a very good traveling companion, so I figured I would come clean with you. That I was the one who suggested to him that we try to capture that person. And I'm sorry.
Scorn doesn't actually say anything, he just kind of nods. Well, I guess, yeah, he does say something. Listen, we travel long enough, I know you not throw people in harm's way, you wish to keep allies alive, you see value in teamwork. I know you are not evil, malicious, or violence not your first choice, but
Well, not towards you, at least.
sure. What I'm saying is I know you do not hurt Treehugger on purpose. I know Treehugger was dear friend, he was gentle and soft, but he was still warrior. He still knew what he was doing and understood his purpose as a druid, as a moon druid. He was same powers as me, same destiny as I. So you don't need to regret his death, but just live to avenge him. But thank you.
I shall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright, and with that I'll go lay down and have a actual good night's, well, for being in the jungle, as good of a night's sleep as I've had since Treehugger died.
Yeah,
There's a twig in your back.
as
And a rock.
nice. As Lucius walks away, Blue Boy pokes his head out of the bushes and just
What's his name? Blue
Blue
Boy.
Boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
You named him.
Yeah, I gave him 2 names. One was Blue Boy, one was Shithead.
I always forget about the second one.
I love Blue Boy. I wish I was playing a character who liked things. I'd pat him on the head. Who doesn't care, though.
Alright, so the next day rolls around. It's rainy, but it's sunny. Not like overpoweringly warm. So probably one of the more pleasant travel days, but by normal people standards. I mean, I know some of you guys just hate the sun, so I guess there's that. But apart from maybe some grumbling about the sun actually being out, the day goes by uneventfully. You guys are on a roll. So then,
Hooray.
another day closer to Umbala. And so let's see. The next day, the rain stops.
Thank God.
And it's a
It better be cold.
bright, sunny day.
Fuck.
So, yeah. Let's see if you guys maintain your path. Okay.
I get some water and I make it cold and sprinkle it on Fib.
Oh. Fib, Fib is so pale. Palest I've ever seen, and you like one dot of color come into her cheek. Like, maybe it's the tiniest of blushes. Like, she thinks this is real. And she doesn't say thank you because she's a bitch, but she does not be rude to you either. She doesn't be rude to you. Yeah, and you see just a little bit of the corners of her mouth go up.
Might there be a soul in there somewhere? Okay. So, trekking on through the sunny day, I mean, the jungle floor is still kind of sticky, messy, muddy from the days upon days of rain. But, again, the day goes by uneventfully. And by all accounts, you are only about a day's travel outside of Umbala at this point. So,
I mean, we were warned about actually going into Mabala, so we might want to skirt around it and continue on the way.
Or at least scout inside.
Why don't we were trying to get here, why aren't we gonna go into it?
We were trying to get to a direction from this point.
Wasn't there, I thought there was some Oracle lady we kind of wanted to talk to here.
She's not in Umbala. She's west of it.
So there are two figures that I think, John, you're getting mixed up in your head. There's a creepy old woman whose house people go into and never come out, who is in Mbala.
Oh, okay.
And then there is apparently some sort of seer or oracle in Oralunga that you were instructed to
Well, I
go
knew
see.
they were two different. I thought they were just both prophet people. Okay, well, we don't have to go see Creepy Old Lady. I thought Creepy Old Lady had some merits to her.
Why don't we want to see creepy old lady? I want to bond with
she's
her and
creepy,
be
she's
friends.
old, and she's a lady. What other credit do you need?
She's very old. She wants to be friends with me. I want to be friends with her. We should go see her.
Okay, well,
Maybe
you
she'll
go
be
see-
my second friend that I've ever.
And it sounds like they're
Wait,
both
is she-
kind of jerks, so they might
Yeah.
get along.
Taylor, did you just sound weird for your microphone? Does he sound dimmer?
What?
I don't think he sounds different.
Oh, okay.
I think your ears are broken.
No.
Okay.
Why don't you guys want to go see her?
I'm all for it.
I thought the plan was to go see her. That's what you guys told me earlier.
No, we were gonna go past Umbala, but if we saw something of worth in there, we might check it out.
But the lady told me, I mean, the person who, like,
Told you to go west.
he was
of
like,
No,
Umbala.
go
see, you're
to
the one
the
getting
lady.
mixed up.
Yeah, the lady west of Umbala in
A
Oralunga.
different lady, yes.
How many ladies are in Imbala?
There's
not
two
there's
ladies. No. There's two ladies of interest. There's the one who's like a prophet or an oracle or whatever, and she's west of Umbala. And then there's the creepy old, probably a murderer lady that's
Yeah, I want to see that lady.
Of
I
course
want
you
to see
do.
the old lady. Could murder
Those
her.
are
Okay.
old ladies.
I want to
Shoot.
see the creepy lady. Let's go to her.
Why do you want to see the
I
creepy?
made this decision when I
Okay, well then you go see the creepy old lady.
no,
I'm not
I
going
want
to
to
see
go
her.
with everyone. I don't want to.
Why? Why do you
You know.
insist on? You're like, I want to be in danger, and I'm dragging everybody with me.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Fib is a true adventurer.
Okay, are we gonna go to Imbala?
I say we skirt say we skirt the outside. I'll send Stratos over to take a look and see if there's anything worth going in for. If not, let's just go around. If there is, let's go in and rape and pillage.
What the hell?
I know, right? Suddenly rape.
But, yeah, I don't know where that
I'm
came
gonna kill you.
Okay.
But yeah, and as a refresher,
I'm gonna do that.
all you really know about this person in Oralunga is that, which is what the dude like whispered to you in a voice that was not his own.
Okay, so she doesn't even. We can't even. Person didn't say to go to Imbala, but how do we know there's a person there then?
Someone else, Ice, talked about
Yeah.
the creepy old lady in Umbala.
Oh, I love.
Because we were
Let's
asking
do
him
whatever
what he
Ice
knows.
said.
Ice said to
Ice
stay the
said
hell
to
out.
Said them go there.
Yeah. He said do not go. So that decides it. We're not going.
Alright. We're just.
Yeah, let's just go
going around.
past it to that old lady. To her.
Oh, what a good idea.
Yeah, I'm
I
glad you
know.
thought of it, Fib.
You're welcome. You're
Alright.
welcome.
Okay. So, the plan is to then just head west and try and find Oralunga.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this next day rolls around and let's see. Okay. Let's see what the weather's like. Ooh, another dry, sunny day.
Yay.
Yeah.
This one is bad.
I sprinkle more cold water on Fib.
Fib gets a little bit more.
You cut out.
Fib gets a little bit more coloring in her cheeks last time. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
I just smiled.
oh, I couldn't see it because we're on fucking audio. Becca, I love
flavor-
you. I'm sorry.
I have Stratos on my head now. I'm just like, I've got my hood up and covering my eyes, and I'm looking through Stratos.
Okay. All right. So
I would sprinkle cold water on him, but I can't see skin, so.
That's fine. I'm good.
would you guys like to chart another course through the unknown to the west?
Should we just go straight freaking west?
Yeah, that's. I don't know. Because we
Yeah.
could just do straight west, or we could, like, do a bunch of.
Yeah, let's do the zigzaggy.
Okay.
So we'll go south, then north, like southwest one,
Yeah.
then northwest one, then southwest one.
Okay.
Yeah, hang on, let me.
Yeah, I'll let you
So
do
we
that.
wanna get, like, boom, boom, like this.
I'm not seeing anything.
Oop,
Oh.
oop.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Alright,
Okay.
we can keep doing that until we get
Yeah.
here, and something like that. I don't know.
Okay. So.
Hopefully, if we haven't found it by then, Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's just, you know, the early stages of a completionist run of Tomb of Annihilation, right? It's fine.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
we're doing the good work.
Okay,
Yeah, for now, just there, like that.
gotcha.
Okay, I stood up and I think I.
Yeah.
I mean, you cut out, but I think we all know what you said.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, never mind.
Okay. So, this next day, dry, sunny. You kind of skirt around the area of Umbala. And as you pass by, you can see the trees give way to a massive, like, towering plateau. Standing about 1,800 feet up, with sheer cliffs rising above heaps of boulders the size of ships. And there is a narrow path cut into the cliff face that seems to climb all the way up to the top of this plateau. But it sounds like you guys are saying, nope, fuck that. So you see that, and you turn and walk the opposite direction.
Yeah,
Why
that
don't
would have
we
definitely
climb
been.
the cliff?
Nope.
Because it goes to Mimbala.
Oh, you guys hate them.
Wait, so Umbala is like on a mountain or cliff?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
let's.
We don't want to get murdered as food.
Yeah, no murder hobos for us, thanks.
Okay. So you walk and walk and walk until just after, actually I think just during lunchtime. Like, you guys have stopped for a midday meal and to, like, rehydrate and such. And suddenly, jumping out of the foliage all around you,
Oh no.
I know.
Murder hobos.
I mean, kind of, but
It's a tarp.
Plot twist: the players are getting murdered.
yeah, that's what happens.
Well, shit.
That's what happens.
That's usually not happens. Players that do a murder whole thing.
Okay, let's find the thing.
Watch, it's legitimately a bunch of hobos.
So, jumping out of this place, the foliage all around, you see about half a dozen short, scaly figures. They kind of like hiss at you, surrounding
Do
you.
they look like dragon bait?
They do not look like dragon bait. They look, well, let's see if I have a handout I can show you. How about that?
Right.
Because as soon as you mention little scaly reptile things, I immediately think of mini dragon baits running around.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think of goblins.
So I do not have a handout, but it's kind of along the same lines as Dragon Bait, but there are some decided differences. They are
Kobolds.
no, let's see. They're like just a little bit shorter than like the average human, still probably classified as medium. But they're like green and scaly, and they have these almost feathery-looking plumes coming out the top of their heads, almost kind of resembling like a mohawk kind of situation. And they're all wielding various like kind of crudely fashioned weapons. Like one has a big shield made from what looks like a turtle shell. And there's like heavy clubs and kind of crudely whittled javelins and stuff like that.
So they're like tribal dinosaurs.
Like tribal, one might call them lizard folk.
I love them.
And so these like half dozen or so come out and surround you as you are eating lunch. And after they
We're eating lunch.
after they do that, another like slightly taller one wielding a long, like tall staff that extends up over the top of his head and is kind of decorated with bones and feathers and such, comes out and it seems to be the leader, clearly, and kind of sizes up the situation. And does anyone here speak Draconic?
I do not.
No. Wait. Ah! Stop popping things up.
Ah!
Nope.
I might have a spell for this. I think I have a spell for this.
Okay.
I do have a spell for this. I cast that.
Okay.
As an actual spell.
Okay, so the thing like comes out and begins to like bark orders, and you see Lucius begin casting a spell. Now I know it's an action, but let's see how they react to the sudden use of magic here. Okay, so the one with the staff like extends it out and points it towards you, eyes kind of widening and giving you a threatening look.
I will stop casting. Then I will hold my hands up and just kind of put on a confused look on my face.
All right. There's like the slightest hint of a nod as you apparently comply with what it wants. It kind of like slowly walks into the camp, you know, the circle of other lizard folk kind of closing in a little bit around you. And it looks at the lot of you kind of sitting around your temporary stop here, and it points at, we'll say, Groilmod as he is eating his midday meal, a little chunk of food still in his hand. He like points at your hand where you're holding the food and looks at the group and holds out a hand, like open palm up, as though to say, "Give me."
How many are around us?
7 total, including the one with the staff.
We can take them.
I think he's just hungry.
Why he's stealing our food? We're hungry too.
He's not stealing it, he's requesting it.
What did he say? He said give it. Or...
You know what? I will slowly drop my backpack off my back and go into my backpack. Well, I would assume we all have some sort of a pack. And I will pull out one ration slowly, unthreateningly, and kind of hand it to him. Or, like, kind of offer it to him.
Okay.
What if we just pour a bunch of mayonnaise in his hands?
Oh.
The unfortunate thing is I already used it for today.
Oh,
Mayonnaise
no.
is so bad.
Well, so Groyle Mod is definitely going to make, like, unbroken eye contact and finish eating.
I love him.
Okay. So the one with the staff then is probably like acknowledges the eye contact, but actually I think he probably like reaches down, still maintaining it, grabs the ration, opens it up, and like samples a little bit of the assorted non-perishable food inside. And then again, slight nod. And looks around at the other 6 lizard folk. And then back at Lucius and like points at the ration in his hand. And then points one by one to the other lizard folk around.
So I'm gonna kind of like just hold my bag open, just kind of like point in and just kind of shrug, trying to tell them that I really don't have anything else.
Okay. So the one with the staff like looks over at another one of the lizard folk and kind of says something in this weird abrasive like hissing language that nobody understands, and like comes in and kind of brusquely like tries to grab your bag from you by the strap.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Okay, so what are you gonna do to stop it?
I'm just gonna hold it firm, make eye contact with the one with the staff, and just one shake of my head. Not even looking at the one that's coming to grab it. I'm just looking at the one with the staff.
Okay. Make a strength check, because it is gonna try and like pull it out of your hand.
All right.
Okay, that's not bad for you.
For you.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. So let's see. Yeah, it like tugs on the bag, and Lucius, in this moment of sudden like seizing of authority, holds onto the bag and stares down the apparent leader.
And at the same time, Stratos snaps into being right around its neck with its fangs about maybe an inch from biting into its neck.
So Scorn stands up and says, Lucius, it's okay, we have Goodberry, we can give them food.
I'm just staring down. I'm not listening to anything, I'm just staring him down.
Just
one wrong
start
move and I'm biting.
something.
Okay.
I get.
He's trying to
rations and
steal our
such.
shit. Why are you trying to get paid?
Why do we don't have to fight everything? I don't want to fight these guys.
Cause he's stealing our shit.
Without
But they're
breaking eye contact.
civilized. If they were like violent, they would have just started trying to kill us.
Without breaking eye contact,
Okay.
I'll say, Scorn.
It might be
You
some
wanna offer?
customs that we don't know about.
I'll say, Scorn, if you want to feed them, that's fine. He's not taking my bag, and if he tries again, the leader's dead.
Yeah, I start handing out food. Listen, listen. They have culture we don't understand. This might be normal for them. We have,
Wow.
so we can get.
Yes, they have the culture of taking things.
I tried to be diplomatic
Take
and
it.
understand what they said too, but he didn't like that. So now we're gonna do things by force.
And I'm forcing them to take this food, and I hand them the food.
What a great punishment for them.
Okay.
Listen, I've told you many times I'm not opposed to violence, but it doesn't have to be first choice.
No, but
Well, they made it
they're also
first choice.
they're also not taking my bag containing all of my spell
if they were
components.
making, fair enough. I understand why you protect your bag. I'm just saying, if they wanted violence first choice, they would not walk out of their hiding spots and approach us slowly.
No, they just tried to take all of it.
No, they would have just tried to kill us, but they didn't do that. You didn't see them coming, did you? So they have advantage, and they throw advantage away.
They
That's
still
fine, I
tried
haven't-
to steal our.
I haven't struck yet.
Yeah, and there's this like tense stare down, I imagine, as you're having this conversation, but probably not breaking eye contact, right?
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, tense stare down as the leader kind of like narrows his eyes, and I guess Scorn makes the rounds handing out good berries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't have good berry loaded, so I'm just giving them the food we have.
Oh,
now,
okay.
Or that I have.
Okay.
Because
So
I know I can refill that.
Cool.
later, so
do you have 6 rations to give away?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure we had
Um,
food rations of some sort.
Yeah, we've just been, because of my Outlander thing,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've just been supplying it.
Yep,
so.
that's fair. So, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, effectively, you just have to find an alternate means of feeding yourselves for the next, day or so, and then we'd be kind of like square.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's fine. All right, so you hand out, bits of what you've been able to kind of forage and prepare from the surrounding jungle, and they begin like sampling the food, trying it out.
I mean, I have straight up rations I would give them if we don't.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, whatever you guys want to do.
I also say out loud, like, these might be part of Oralanga, so maybe we shouldn't make enemy of them. Maybe these are who we are seeking.
Well, maybe if I could understand what he's saying, I'd be a little more amenable to sharing my supplies.
How come your comprehend language didn't work?
Because he stopped me.
Stop it.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
What
them
a
6
dick.
rations.
Oh my god, why are we giving these people everything? They're dicks. Fuck these people.
Because I am a nice person.
And you will be taken advantage. Because you give all your food away.
Okay, so yeah, these guys they get what they want, and each of them has like a nice.
Yeah, how he said that. So smug, like.
they each have a nice full full day's ration, and the leader then kind of finally breaks the eye contact with Lucius, looking around at the rest of his and gives a nod.
Does the one trying to take my bag, does he ever let go?
Yeah. When
Okay.
he sees that food is being handed out elsewhere, he lets go of the bag and gets in line, so to speak.
Alright, as soon as he backs off, Stratos bamfs off of the leader's neck and just appears kind of around my neck just casually. And I visibly relax.
Okay.
So,
All right. Cool. So that happens. The leader looks around, gives a nod to the rest of the group, and they head off into the jungle.
Wait. They just leave?
Yeah.
yep.
Ugh. Alright, whatever.
What'd I tell you?
So, at about that point, I'll turn to Scorn, and I'll just say, all of my life, all of my studies, all of everything that means anything to me is inside of this backpack. I will kill anybody who tries to take this. And then I will seal my my pack back up and put it on my back.
I'm gonna mutter to Fib and undercommon that next time we kill, they come back.
That sounds like a good idea.
Not gonna be nice next time.
You just hear me mutter something in Infernal.
But you didn't hear
Customers.
us.
Well, no, I'm just saying. As they're walking away, you hear me mutter something in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's just doing that thing where you like cuss somebody out in a foreign language, but they can't understand anyway.
Yeah.
Scorn hears everybody muttering in languages and mutters something in Druidic.
Yeah, you know. Okay. So yeah, that was a fun little lunch break. You guys continue on. Wow. Okay. What is happening?
We get 7 combat encounters.
7 combat encounters. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the thing you want, right?
No.
Why do they spell these things differently in different places? It's dumb. Okay. So.
Be more realistic.
You continue on. For another couple hours, it's getting later in the day. And, let's see. So as you are walking through the jungle, you hear just the faintest disturbance of the trees up above, and you see a number of kind of large, decent sized primate type creatures, not like the Garlon that you guys may have heard doing the deed, but a little smaller, each of them about the size of an average human, maybe a little shorter. Kind of swinging, jumping from tree to tree. And they kind of follow you for a little bit. Until...
They're not those flying monkeys from before either, right?
Oh my god, yeah, they're gonna steal our shit. Why is everything around here just taken?
The classic quote.
They don't seem to be flying monkeys. They just look like regular, if kind of big monkeys. And they follow you for a little bit.
Are they
Keep their distance.
So
are they making any language? Does it sound like they're talking at all, or are they just making noises?
they're actually pretty quiet.
Ooh. Don't trust quiet monkeys.
Yeah, no kidding.
And yeah, so they're just kind of almost silently following you through the woods for a little while. And the longer they kind of hang with you, and they seem to notice that you've noticed them. The longer they hang with you, the closer they're willing to kind of descend down to ground level and kind of check you guys out a little bit closer.
They get too close, I'm gonna hit them with something.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
here.
I don't really want them too close to us either.
Okay.
I want them to know that we're not friendly to them, basically. We're not, attacking them, but we're not... basically they need to keep their distance kind of message. Kind
I'm
of
actually-
the Ankylosaurus.
I'm gonna send Stratos off my shoulders, just kind of floating up towards where they're following us, the height they're following us, and just kind of have him hover there in midair and see what they do.
Okay. So yeah, they get a little closer, and you start kind of posturing, and you send Stratos to keep an eye on him and all of that. And
Well, I want them to notice. I want Stratos to be out in the open, noticeably,
okay.
kind of, you know what I mean? Noticeably moving towards
Mhm.
kind of an intercept path, but not. I don't want him to actually intercept them. I just want him to act like he's going to intercept them
Okay.
if they continue. I'm not going to have him aggress towards them, but just hold his ground.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, they keep a healthy distance. They like get close enough that you can definitely see there's something a little off about these monkeys. Like, they kind of cling to the trees and stare down at you, and their eyes especially look a bit off.
Wait,
Like,
do these monkeys look like they see any evil?
well, they have basically black eyes with orange irises.
I relate.
I will say an infernal. Be gone. Stop following us. Just to see if it works.
The closest one kind of cocks its head.
Ooh. I'll say infernal. Do you understand me?
Again, kind of like cocks its head. It looks more confused than anything.
I speak to them in Beast. I mean, I'm like, do you have a master? What is your purpose? Who are you?
Cocks its head again.
But they can understand me, right? I guess they could be understanding you too. Dang it, I'm gonna have to use a spell.
Yeah, I don't actually have a spell to speak a
Yeah.
language.
I'm gonna go ahead and speak with these animals. So I'm like, who are you? Why do you follow us?
You actually do not form any sort of communicative bond with this creature, seeming to suggest maybe it's not a beast.
Whoa.
Do
Okay,
the
yeah, I tell that to
communicate
everybody.
language.
They're not talking.
Yeah, I say these are not beasts. These are not natural beasts.
What do you want to do, Scorn? This
I
one
don't know.
call. Should we
This
fight them?
probably goes. I mean, they're not beasts of this realm, so I'm not afraid of disrupting nature and other silly druidic issues. You think they're magic, maybe? Do you know of something like this?
I don't. Their eyes look like something of that I've read of the infernal realm. Something not of this realm. So.
Does anyone else? Does Azaka know anything about him? Azaka, what you know about this?
Let's see what Azaka does know. Actually, she seems to be not an expert, but she seems to have heard of these things. She says these are called Sioux monsters. Best to stay away from them. Before I forget, I'm gonna put that in chat so you guys can see. Okay. She says they are corrupted, monkeys, apes, as you can see. I'm not sure where the power comes from, but they can inflict pain on the mind.
I'm gonna look at one and cast a message and say, what do you require of us? See if that works.
Maybe we can just give them food and
Just
That's our
feed
new
the
strategy,
jungle.
yeah.
Feed the
New
jungle.
strategy, just feed everything.
Okay.
We should have just fed those giant plants. They would have left us alone.
Well, we were going to feed them with Sireni, Artis, and Dragon Bait, but
Yeah, that's true. We were rude and took back our offering. Ugh,
Yes.
So unhospitable.
What?
We should have just tossed Vib at him.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Fib wouldn't have agreed to that.
I know.
So yeah,
Do
you
most people agree to being sacrificed?
yeah, you know.
Renee did.
So yeah, you send a message to this thing, and you ask what it wants from you, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So there aren't any stipulations that say this thing can't message you back. So it kind of like shifts its gaze toward. Well, are you making it obvious that you're the one casting the message? I guess would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I'll stop and turn
Okay.
and just, kind of glare, or not glare, but stare at one for a second, and you just see my lips barely moving as I point at it.
Okay. So yeah, you watch it kind of like it kind of fully inverts and like latches onto a branch with its tail, letting itself kind of spin around and face you. And let's see, just so you know what you're looking at, I kind of want to do this. Let's do like one of those.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it like,
Yikes.
yeah.
They're not a form of undead, are they?
I don't know. But it like turns and says, "Just watching." It gives you like a big toothy smile with those pointy fangs it has.
I'll message back and say, "As are we," and I'll say, "We need to move." In common.
Yeah.
And I'll say they're watching us, so we need to move. We need to find a place to lose these.
We can kill them.
If it comes to that, but I'm afraid that they probably have more than just what we're seeing.
Yeah, but they also look more nimble and faster than we are.
Yeah,
Yes,
losing them doesn't seem likely. Feels like we're in their environment.
So we kill them.
So is that a go?
Maybe
Now
we
let's do it.
How many are there?
try to scare them off first.
So
Eric?
yeah, I was waiting for a lull in the conversation. There are 5 of them.
Oh,
Just for fun of it, can I cast Turn Undead?
Sure. So yeah, you cast Turn Undead, and you see this like pulse of, well, what would the energy look like from your deity as you're like doing this AOE Turn Undead thing?
Kind of like all the water in the area just kind of pulses out.
Okay.
Like a ripple.
Okay. So yeah, you see this kind of materialize and almost like ripple out in 3D, so to speak, and it passes through the Sioux monsters, and they seem unaffected.
Okay. I just shrug and I say, well, they're not undead.
You wasted it.
Yeah, the one is still just like kind of hanging there, just grinning at the party.
I hold up a produce flame, and I'm like, piss off, it's weird monkeys, and I don't throw it at them, but I kind of wave it at them threateningly.
Squints its eyes at you and like kind of maintains eye contact for an uncomfortable length of time.
I'll look over to Azaka. Hey, Azaka, how many of these creatures travel together? Do you know? Do they travel in packs, or are we safe to take care of these?
I've heard they travel together, but I don't know the numbers.
How far away are they from us?
The closest one is probably like 15, 20 feet away. The other ones are kind of hanging back up in the trees.
So I'm going to slowly kind of make my way around behind Scorn, so that I'm not, I'm not going to try to make it obvious that I'm hiding behind Scorn, but I'm going to put Scorn between me and them,
Okay.
and I'll say, we're gonna let this go off. Let me know.
Yeah,
I've got
as soon
something
as
prepared.
as soon as he's safe, I'm gonna cast lightning lure at the nearest one.
All right, can I do something as well?
I mean, you don't really have a means of coordinating, do you?
Well, I did say let me know before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true, because you are communicating in a language that like this thing can't understand. So yeah, I'll give that to you. So yeah, you can coordinate. And so anybody who wants to do something, we can kind of have like a first round, and yeah, then we'll jump into combat proper, I guess. So we've got a lightning lure from Thorv.
Yes, I'm looking to see what damage types I can do with my witch bolt. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do a witch bolt. Except it's going to be pure white light coming out of my finger. I'm going to do radiant damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have a question. How far away are the monkeys from each other?
So you've got this close one that's put some considerable distance between it and the group, but then the other 4 are probably, I'd say, within like 10 feet of one another over a 30 to 40 foot area.
Yeah, so that's 30, 40 feet away from me,
Um,
and within 10 feet of each other.
yeah.
Like, if I
What if
drop
they're
something
within
with the
5
radius of 10 feet in the center of them, will it hit all of them?
Probably hit like 3 out of 4.
Okay. I'm gonna drop a shatter right there.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Are you on a battle map?
No, not yet.
No.
They're still like plotting out what they're gonna do before
That's-
initiative is even a thing.
If they're
Yeah,
not
that's what
within
I'm
5
asking.
feet, I'm not gonna do Crowd of Madness.
If they're not within 5 feet.
Within 5 feet, because they won't be able to hit each other. I'll just do this one instead.
Okay. Gotcha.
And it's a 13.
Okay. So, yeah, let's get these guys out here. Oh, why is this being such a slow piece of shit tonight? Okay. Cool. Alright. So, we've got lots of stuff happening. So, Witch Bolt misses. Lightning Lure, you need a strength save from this thing.
Yep.
Okay. Strength. That is a 14.
Nope, that's above mine.
Okay. So then that's just what? Nothing happens? Yeah.
Yep, nothing.
Okay. Con save from 3 of them for shatter. Boom.
Half damage if they make it.
Boom. Boom. Alright.
So far, we've thrown a big bright ball of light, and a lightning whip has cracked into a tree branch next to him.
Yeah, and then a fucking mortar goes off up in the trees.
Can I say I would have recalled Stratos before attacking?
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah. That happens, and these things take a bunch of damage.
Do any of them save? Does it hit 3 of them?
It hits 3 of them, yeah.
Do any of them save?
No.
Sweet.
Okay. So, yeah, we got kind of a vertical factor going on here, so the map's not going to be like 100% like what you see is what you get, but do what you can with what you got, right?
Why don't you make a
Yes.
3D map?
Yeah, let me just switch over to isometric real quick, you know. Even that wouldn't be 100%, but
Interactive 3D map?
yeah. Virtual tabletop, you know, what is it, tabletop simulator?
Yep.
That's actually a thing that, I don't know.
That Laura was constantly bothering John.
My favorite
Well,
part
she
about that is you
got
can
in
flip
it.
it. Well, you can flip the table.
Yeah, there's that. Okay, and then Scorn, Produce Flame, misses. Then, which one of these things are you targeting, Fib?
Whichever one.
You cut out.
Whichever one is closest.
Got it. Okay, Wisdom save. That is a 13.
Beat it.
Okay. So, all of that being the case.
So I was the only one successful.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, he takes half damage. On mine.
Okay.
Took 4 damage.
Alright, so let's get
I guess
everybody.
he just hears a really loud shriek and a bunch of really upset things behind him.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let me get everybody ordered up here. I actually had to, like, roll for this encounter during the session rather than pre-prepping it, because I hit the bottom of a certain group of encounters. Okay. Sorry, that just means I have to pull more stuff out. So we got Artis, we got Dragon Bait, and we can't forget our new goblin friend. Okay. Okay. This should at least be reasonably close.
Hey, we had 3 combat counters today. That's how much
Crazy.
XP we're gonna get.
Okay, so let's get you guys over here. And combat music.
Yeah.
Wait, this is our 3rd encounter? What was our first?
So, like,
The
one
plants.
was a potential combat encounter.
We defused the situation, so we still get XP.
Did we?
Yeah. That's how it works.
Yay!
Hooray.
Oh, hey, we still have old initiative on there. Hold on. Clear that. Initiative again. There you go. Okay, so, as all of that happens, fucking detonation up in the trees. These things suddenly all, like, turn and just focus in on you guys. But, Groilmod, you are the first one to be able to do anything. So what are you doing here?
Okay, I'm going to target that one with Slayer's Prey,
Okay.
and then shoot it with my long.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Yikes!
Okay, well, you try.
I rolled high this time.
That is it for my turn.
Okay. Artis. Let's see. I think Artis is gonna, like, pull out some of the fancy shit. So he is going to... so many fancy things.
Just clogging up the message feed.
I meant to just expand it, just read it.
Mhm.
Well, you did expand it.
That's true, and I can read it.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I'm confident.
I can. Otherwise, I couldn't cast
See, I know Laura's drunk because she wants to play Robot Chicken with me.
What do you mean? I did message you that.
Yeah, that's like the main thing.
No, Laura's drunk when she forgets to mention that.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, because I did it through a private mess.
Nothing's private.
Just forget.
It's true. Nothing's private.
Well, Nico said he'd play with me, so fuck you, John.
Alright.
Another reason why Laura's drunk.
Why?
You say
That's
fuck
your-
you to people a lot more often when you're drunk.
I always cuss.
Okay, so
Laura-
Artis points toward the sea monster that you guys, or that Lucius has been having this mental conversation with. And you watch as the moisture in the air seems to like condense down around it and begin to freeze like instantaneously. And you watch as like the thing gets to a point where it is encased in almost solid ice. It's like struggling and trying to like break the shell that's kind of forming around it. But for the time being, it seems pretty stuck where it is. Yeah, Fib, your turn.
Okay. Well, you guys distracted me. I couldn't even read what hit. Okay, so. Right, oops. I'll just cast another. As a 13 out of 10. I wish it would do more damage.
Okay, and are you targeting which one?
This one right
Okay,
here.
gotcha.
I found your kitty, who just scared herself. And fell
Yeah,
behind
she
the
asked
TV.
to be let out. I don't know why.
Okay, so
Someone gets to have an inspiration too when this is done.
ooh, 19 on the wisdom save.
God fucking damn it. Okay, that's fine. Do another inspiration.
Okay.
How about hit Discord?
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. I play the pan flute for you, and it's such good music that you feel like you may hit that.
This good song. I put it on my playlist.
I love that.
Okay, so then it is the Sioux monster's turn. So the one that's like partially encased in ice is going to I think it's gonna look at Fib because it's the most like recent attack on it. And I need Fib to make.
Ow!
Whoa! You alright?
I'm fine.
Did you fall out of your chair?
She
Don't
was
look at the desk a lot.
okay.
I'm fine. Keep going.
Alright.
Keep
Alright. So Fib, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, I'm gonna fail that. Did that win?
Yay. 12's not terrible.
It's not terrible. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 12 isn't horrible. It wouldn't beat mine though.
Okay. So the thing like focuses in on you and opens its mouth and lets out this like nasty shriek.
No.
And you kind of like your vision flickers for a second, but it seems like whatever the effect was, you were managed to you were able to kind of like push through it, just barely.
Phew.
Okay, so then the next ones are going to kind of like clamber down, and it's gonna like turn into this like mess of shrieking monkeys because I think that's the move they're all gonna do. So they kind of like come down like so, still maintaining probably like we'll say a 10-foot altitude, like up in the trees. But then I'm gonna need wisdom saves from, let's go Thorv, Scorn, Cyrene, and Lucius.
I don't know why
Okay.
it's double hitting.
Hell yeah. Why is this food?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
All
you're
right.
supposed to be good at this.
Yeah, the thing you have a +6 at. You okay. So everybody except Cyrene is able to just kind of let the screeching wash over them without any ill effects. Cyrene, however, I need to manually roll this. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Do that and that
Oh, that doesn't sound
and
good.
that. All right. So you are going to take 10 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned.
ew. Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll do like stunned. Sure, why not? You look stoned, but stoned, stunned, they sound similar. Cyrene. Well, at the end of your turn, you can repeat that save and try and save from being stunned. You just barely succeed.
Ooh.
Yay.
Okay, so you're only like momentarily stunned, but you do end up losing that turn. Lucius.
So, side question: are all these monkeys supposed to be fucking upside down?
Yeah,
Okay.
they hang upside down from their
Ah.
tails.
Gotcha. I'm gonna. So some of them have taken damage, correct?
Yeah. So basically, the center three have all seemingly taken a fair amount of damage from the shatter blast that happened up there, and then there was a little bit of hard to gauge mental damage that was done to this one.
There's
Um,
one that is undamaged.
Yeah. That's
All right.
that dude.
I'm gonna look at this motherfucker,
Mhm.
and I am going to just kind of focus, and you'll just see like a wave come out, and I'm gonna toll the dead out of my head, and I'll toll
Told
the
it
dead.
dead. Okay.
Yes. It is a 14 wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom. That is a 3.
It takes 12 necrotic damage. I
Okay.
rolled max on that.
Well, damn. Okay.
I nearly rolled max on both. I was one off.
Good try.
All right. Anything else?
I'm going to. I'll send Stratos. Like, is there any anything overhead? Any branches, trees, anything like that?
I mean, over you.
Yeah, like over us. Yeah. Or is it a clear spot?
So we'll say that there is like kind of a clear spot in between like the groupings here, but each group, like your team and the monkeys, all have tree coverage.
All right. I'll send Stratos directly above us into the tree and just have him watch any more monkeys coming from any direction.
Okay, gotcha.
So other than that, that's my turn.
Thorv.
I'm gonna throw ice knife at that one.
Yeah. Do it. Okay.
Just roll a d20, right?
Yeah, so ranged spell attacks, you're going to use your spell attack modifier.
Okay.
So proficiency plus your casting mod and a d20.
Okay.
Hooray.
Okay, so I'm not going to make you do a whole lot of math because that hits.
Okay.
So then that's 1d10. Go ahead and roll that. Okay. And then the knife
2d6.
explodes. Everybody needs to make a dex save within 5 feet, so that's a 1, 2, 3, and we'll say that one does too. So dex saves almost all around for the baddies. All Alright, what's your DC on that?
12.
DC 12. Okay, so only one of them saves.
Oh, shoot.
So 1, 2. Say this
Yeah,
one
that ain't bad.
doesn't save. Yeah, okay. So roll your 2d6. Oh!
That is.
Oh, that hurts. Or it doesn't hurt, I guess, if you're a Sue monster.
Ow.
It kind of tickles.
I wasted a spell slot for that. I could have hit them with the sword.
Okay. Scorn.
Alright, I'm gonna just do good old, what's it called? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm having a brain fart. Thunderwave.
Thunderwave. Okay.
A wave, oh thunder.
Con
I want
saves.
to do it at second level. So it just adds a d8.
Okay.
Oh, I can do that. Sweet. There we go.
Cool. So half of them save this time around. It's all right, Sadie. Okay. So a couple of them
Is it
then.
10?
What was that?
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I was just seeing how it calculated that.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. So okay, 2 of them save. That's gonna be okay. So not much damage to the ones that do save. And then the other ones get blasted back. Is it 10 feet or 5? I can't remember.
I think it's 10.
I think it's 10.
Okay.
Did you just knock him out of the tree?
they get blasted back like into the woods.
Oh no, I killed myself.
Ah!
I was just trying to delete my search.
No.
Just drag your character from your character sheet. Just drag it back on. Just drag it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we will have to remember where he was in initiative though. So he was right before Dragon Bait. That's fine. Okay.
Oh. I guess that worked.
Wait.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that didn't. Yeah, that's not supposed to do that.
Probably just did it wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, because I just dragged myself. If you go to like where your PCs
Oh, do you
are.
mean like? Oh, okay, yeah, you dragged that. Okay.
Yeah.
I dragged like the actual.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting to know.
Yeah. So let me just add a turn for you real quick, and we'll put
Sorry
you.
about that.
Yeah, it's all good. Get you right there in front of Dragon Bait. We'll say put a placeholder of 3 in there just because it works. Okay. So then, well, was there anything you wanted to do after the Thunderwave, first of all?
Yeah, I'm just gonna transform into the critter.
Okay.
So we're gonna go wolf.
Okay.
Dire wolf.
I love dire.
We know.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, I can't do that drag thing with this? Oh, there
You
it
should be
is.
able to. Suddenly, Scorn turns into a big fucking wolf.
I love him.
Woof, woof.
I only like Scorn when he's a wolf.
Wow.
Well,
It's okay.
sometimes that's what happens.
Okay.
I keep turning my
that'll
mic
be-
off when I have to burp really loud, so
Well, I believe all of us appreciate that.
yeah, as I said, you're welcome.
Alright, so John, you were saying something?
No, that's it.
Okay. Dragon Bait.
You didn't attack?
He used Thunderwave.
Cast a spell.
Oh.
Okay. Dragon Bait. Longsword. Can he reach any of these fuckers, though? That's the question. Probably not, so let's see.
Could if he climbed a tree.
I thought the one was on the ground.
Well, a couple of them did get blasted, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if they can catch themselves on trees. But other than that, they had all been maintaining positions in the trees.
I should have gone with the bear. These bears can climb faster than they can run.
It's true.
Okay,
I
so
don't think it's true.
so one of them, we'll say this one right here, has been grounded.
Nice. Can't go out with his friends anymore.
We'll do like the little like prone icon just to kind of represent that. And so I guess
That's how it feels when you get grounded.
yeah. Okay, so then Dragonbait is going to come running in. Well, does he have anything good from range? Not really. So I guess he's gonna come running in with his sword and try and clobber the monkey monster.
Get him.
2 attacks. A 1, a 2. Okay, so there's just like chunks of monkey flying all over the place. This thing is dead. Okay,
Nice.
back to the top. Groymod.
Okay, that one that I had targeted with Slayer's Prey is going to get my Hunter's Mark now.
Yep.
And we're going to see if I can hit him with the longbow this time.
Okay.
gonna say
Ooh,
no.
no. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Cool. So, artists, trying to make this kind of snappy. It's going to. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. So I think I just need to check one thing. All right. So again, you watch artists like reach forward at something up in the trees, and again, seemingly from nowhere, moisture seems to collect and form this massive, almost like a block of ice. But then it begins to melt away in places and form the shape of a familiar beast that you've seen out in the woods. You see a Giralon, big four-armed gorilla, made entirely of ice, materialize up on the tree branches up above, kind of like right back here. And it like hangs down and kind of stares down the Sioux monsters as it finishes forming, but it's going to be able to do some stuff later if there's still need to. So we'll see. Fib, what you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna tell a really good joke to
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell a joke to this one right here. It's gonna think
Yeah.
it's very funny.
Wisdom
Has to make
save.
a wisdom save.
15.
Joke is fuck. Okay, it did. The joke wasn't very good, so I guess there's that. Should I use my last bardic inspiration? I feel like this. What about this big boy right here? He looks dangerous.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, that's the ice sculpture.
Oh, it's not a creature?
Well, it seems like an animated
Artist just-
Giralon made of ice that artist called forward from out of nowhere.
Oh, okay, I missed that part. Okay. I'll just save my inspiration. That's all.
Okay. Cool. So then that brings us to the monsters, and okay, so a lot of them are still up in the trees. Not too worried about a lot of you guys. I think 2 of them are going to use their psychic abilities again. 1 on Thorv, 1 on Lucius. So I need both of you guys to make whatever the fuck saves I had you make before. Let me double check.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Hey, Thor's being smart today.
Okay.
You said Lucius, right?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, just making sure I wasn't supposed to be doing something.
Yeah. No. Me too. I must have missed that.
Okay. Cool. So you guys save. They keep like shrieking at you and all that. It's still kind of like ringing in Sireni's head. You see her kind of just out of it. Or, well, not out of it
I am
anymore.
not.
Not anymore.
I saved, yeah. that's
Shaking
why I
herself out of it. I didn't hear you. I still didn't hear you, actually. What did you tell me?
I told you to take it off of
Oh,
me.
yeah, I didn't hear you. Okay.
Yeah, leave her alone.
It's ignoring your wife.
Yeah, you know. Like you do. Okay. So then the other ones are going to... We're gonna come by and kind of try and take a few swipes on Dragonbait.
Oh no!
No. Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna try.
let's see. So each one gets bite and claws. So first one claws him but doesn't bite. Second one bites him but doesn't claw. Why you know automatically roll damage? Dumb. Okay. Why is this not the thing? I feel like they've been messing with my settings again. Do
I have,
auto
because you've
roll
been ignoring
damage.
me.
Yeah, you know. Okay. It's okay, Sadie.
She is very concerned for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Sadie.
Okay. So, yeah, Dragonbait takes a bit of damage. Like, you know, doesn't look like anything he can't handle. And, let's see. Then they're going to try and climb back up. Dragonbait gets an attack of opportunity. Gonna swing. Gonna nail one of these things. And, yeah. This one's dead. So,
Good job.
Sireni, not being stunned, having shaken it off, what are you doing?
I am going to... Where's the leader one?
That would have been this one.
I'm gonna guiding bolt him.
Okay. Bear in mind, that one is still like halfway encased in ice.
Oh no, then I'll guiding bolt the next one.
Okay. Alright, that's gonna hit. And to clarify, the next one, you meant like the next one up, like right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no,
Oh.
this one.
Okay.
That one.
Okay. So yeah, you blast it and it takes a pretty nasty hit from that bolt. And my stuff's not responding. There we go. Okay. But it is still standing. Although kind of glowing and, you know, maybe easier to hit for somebody. Anything else?
No.
Lucius.
Well, seeing the glowing one, I kind of feel obligated to hit the fucker. So, I'm going to point out at this, and seeing how effective ice is, you're just going to see blue energy, and you're going to see essentially like an ice bolt come out of my finger, and I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Okay, and you...
And that is at an advantage.
Yeah.
Correct?
Alright,
Well,
so 17 hits, 2 points of damage.
Yes. Totally worth it. That's fine.
Lucius gets his
But
I
he's-
helped sticker for the fight.
Well, you see a blue ice energy kind of swirl around it
Yeah.
as I continue pointing at it.
Okay.
So
Cool. Thorf.
that's
I'm gonna walk up to the one on the ground.
The one on the ground is dead.
Oh, I thought he was frozen in ice.
Okay. This one is hanging, but icing over. The one on the ground was over here.
Okay. Shoot, I can't reach any of them. Okay. Oh, I'll go with Thorn Whip then.
Okay. On which one?
The one that's covered in ice.
Okay.
Fighters get Thorn Whip?
Mine does.
Oh.
Alright. Melee spell attack. Man, we gotta get your stuff set up to just auto attack.
I set up. Yeah.
But okay, that's gonna hit no matter what your modifiers are. So go ahead and roll your d6. Okay. So
I'm gonna pull it out of the tree towards me.
all right. And let's see how that ice holds up. Okay, so the ice breaks. So this thing is just like, it's loose and kind of shaking the little bits of ice off of itself. But it is at ground level. So go ahead and put that little prone marker on there.
Alright, then I'm gonna use my action surge and hit it.
Okay.
Bad monkey.
Ooh, missed.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Yep.
Scorn.
Alright, seeing that one on the ground, I'm gonna run over there and hopefully shake it like a rag doll.
All right.
Um,
Ooh, yeah, 22 to hit. Okay. 22. Oh.
actually, I have advantage. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're good. So 22, 11 points of piercing damage is enough to just like ragdoll the thing. You pick it up like by the head and start shaking it around, and you just feel it kind of go limp. Yeah.
Perfect.
Anything else?
Now, can I get any headway on like climbing these trees, or is there any like lower stumps I can get on or something?
So let's see. I guess let's have you make an athletics check with the direwolf stats and see if you can just kind of find a way to sort of prop yourself up, because like these two that are left, they're not super high up, and that's a natural 20. So yeah, no, you're able to maybe like break something and kind of like lean against the tree it's on, but back paw on something else, and yeah, you put yourself in a position to be able to snap at it.
Awesome. Okay, well then that's it for me.
Okay. Dragon bait. Let's see. He is at ground level. There's not a whole lot he's gonna do. So, yeah, you see Dragonbait just staring up at these annoying monkey monsters, and suddenly it smells like baked bread.
ooh,
And,
like fresh baked bread.
yeah,
Yummy.
back to Gromod.
All right. Well, both those things are still active on the one, so let's see if I can hit it with a longbow.
Let's see.
It is. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. Oops.
Hey, that'll work. That'll work. Yeah, just like string the, or you draw the bow, let it loose, and the thing like just splatters. Okay, anything else?
For my bonus action, I will move my hunter's mark right here.
Yeah, okay.
And then that's it.
All right, which brings us to Artis. So, the big four-armed ice gorilla is going to just like jump down, and like mid-air, it's going to try and grab the remaining Sioux monster here. And let's see. This could get nasty. Alright, so grabs the thing on the way down, slams it into the ground, and basically you watch as it takes all four of its hands and just like rips the thing. So the thing is quartered in this big four-armed gorilla's arms, and that's the end of that. And we're out of combat.
Yay!
Yay! Did things. Cool. So, that's a thing.
How many times did you say we level up?
5.
A number of times.
Whoa.
I didn't specify that it was a non-zero number, but yeah. So
John, did you drink an alcohol just now?
He drank 1 alcohol.
I heard someone drink.
might have been me.
Sounded like out of a hip
What are
flask.
you drinking? You can't drink when you're DMing.
Drunk DMing.
Yeah, you know.
I did that.
Can confirm.
As the last one falls, in Infernal, I'll say, you should have fucking listened. And I'll just turn around and start walking.
Okay, and on that edgy ending, we shall close this episode, as it is
Did we
pretty
get a
fucking
million experience?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess before I stop recording, we should total up some XP. So, let's see. We have a
The plan?
good number of people in the party, plus Artis and Dragonbait. And I actually forgot to even include Azaka in the combat, but that's probably for the best. Like, we've got enough people now that it's kind of starting to slog.
She doesn't need to help.
Yeah, so let's see. That's 6 plus the other 2. So we're splitting everything 8 ways. So let's see.
I want to get artists out of here so we can get more XP.
Artis is actually pretty badass.
Yeah,
so...
that's why he's
fine.
taking all of our XP.
No, he's keeping us from dying.
That fucking dickhead is taking our XP.
Wow.
I'd rather just do like way more encounters and let him carry us to a higher level.
I think we can do it by ourselves.
I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised you didn't say you wanted to vote me off the island. I'm doing.
Why?
Shit. I'm terrible. I have not rolled a very good roll.
You always do the witch bolt.
Oh, that's
I feel
all
like
I've
you've
got.
done- Oh well, you
Yeah.
did do that 12 damage total.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
that.
Because
was...
without that, I feel like you'd done less than 10 damage.
Yeah. I feel like I'm very hindered at this low of a level. I just don't have
I
spells.
mean, yeah, it's. I mean, you
Are we still
sacrifice
recording
pretty tough.
this?
We are,
Oh,
because I'm still totaling up XP.
okay.
That's fine.
I think it will be a lot, and we'll go to level 4. Can I have a scimitar? I need a scimitar so I can use my... I ain't gonna complain. Actually, maybe I could have... I have a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
I could have used my psychic blades on. Let me read what it does.
You should get a big fuck off sword like Shark like
There you go.
No, that's a longsword, and I can't use that with...
That doesn't tell what it requires.
Did you read my psychic blades? I can do an extra 2d6 psychic damage.
All right.
Maybe once you're...
So everybody gets 331 XP.
Oh, wow.
Much. 331.
Thank
I
you.
can't believe you make me do math.
You have a calculator on your computer.
1365.
What the fuck? It keeps
Yep.
scrolling my page down. What the fucking hell?
How many
You've been
dollars?
here, correct? The whole time, Laura?
Yeah, I don't
So
understand
it's
why I keep scrolling my
13
page down.
Laura, 1365. Yes.
Okay,
And
I can't
try
write
number
the
line. Number
I
line.
can't write the numbers in because every time I press it scrolls the page down.
Number line?
It's not about math. Hang on, I'm
No.
refreshing the page.
I'm gonna
just
laugh if it's number lock.
Okay.
I don't. It might be number lock. I've been hitting it a lot on accident.
Because I'm pretty sure 1 is the page down.
Eric, are you gonna put it so we can see Nico's name on the thing?
Yeah, we'll get there. But I'm gonna cut the recording for now and let Sadie out because she apparently needs to.
She's such a sweet puppy.
Yes.
Okay, tell me the total again.
1365.